If you're enjoying my channel, then please press the subscribe button to show appreciation. Thank you.
Everybody, I hope my voice coming good to your side. Please invite your friends. And again, we are live today in Rumble and YouTube, but not in Discord. I wanted to go live to share with you little background about those hypocrites who they are crying for the death of this terrorist. Because many of you are not really connected with the Middle East and do not know much about the Middle East. I don't know how many of you saw the news today, and the big funeral, big funeral for this terrorist dog. In fact, dogs are useful. Let us put them on the screen. All right, we have it actually already here. All right. So if we look here on the screen today, I don't know how many of you watch the news. Tens of thousands, they went out in Iran to join the funeral of Ismail Haniyeh. Suddenly, this person is so important in Iran in a miraculous way. Iranian women, they carry pictures of a guy they never saw, they never met. They have no idea even how to say his name correctly. Those are Iranian. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. Army, officers, ministers, the biggest mullah himself, he did lead the prayer on the funeral. But just to show you how filthy hypocrite the Islamic world is, Iran and the army of Iran and the militant of Iran killed thousands and thousands of Hamas in Syria. Those so-called Jaysh al-Islam, which mean the army of Islam in Syria, those are Hamas, sponsored by Qatar. They are sponsored by Qatar. And here you see the hypocrisy, how disgusting the Islamic world. Qatar is a friend to Iran. But the same country, Qatar, sponsor an army fighting Iran in Syria. So Iran and Hezbollah is Iran. When you say, the leader of Hezbollah, he called the big sheikh of the mullah in Iran, he called him al-Qaid, which means the boss. He called him the boss. Those people, Jaysh al-Islam, the army of Islam, almost, I'm talking about all the Sunni now, not only those, almost they took over Syria. And Hezbollah was in the run. Hezbollah was almost going to be defeated. And even the Christians in Syria, they were going to be defeated. For a very simple reason, the Muslim Sunni, they are bigger in number, and they get support from everywhere in the world, including America, including Israel. And here you see the irony of this disgusting war. Netanyahu himself, he supported those people. The stupid Netanyahu, he supported Hamas in Syria. Can you believe it? I'm going to show you the laundry of everybody. We don't want to leave anyone in the side. This is why I don't like this Netanyahu. For me, he is a disgusting creature. He's a stupid. In fact, everything happening because of his stupidity. He is the one who released thousands of terrorists of Hamas for one soldier 20 years ago. And since then, everybody want to kidnap Israeli. So he is the one who encouraged them. He just released thousands, not one, not 10, not 20. Thousands, literally. He emptied the jail just to get one soldier, just to make himself like a nice prime minister. So Netanyahu, in the war in Syria, let me see if I can find you. Even Netanyahu is not ashamed of it, He take videos with them. I'm just trying to show you how all those countries who speak about right and wrong, all of them are a bunch of liars. And Netanyahu is included in the list of liars. This is the stupid donkey Netanyahu. Visiting, they open a hospital for Hamas in the border in Syria. Imagine. And Netanyahu here is coming with his officers to visit them and shake hands with them and ask them if they need anything. Those are Hamas. And the stupid Netanyahu, you are thinking, if we support Hamas in Syria and they are fighting Hezbollah, okay, that's good. But, I mean, how stupid you are. Does it make a difference who take over Syria? All of them, they hate you. All of them, they want to kill you. So this is from the side of the Israeli government. And then we go and we find that Hezbollah killed thousands and thousands of those. Now, Hezbollah was almost going to be defeated. For, the Shia are not the majority of Muslims, and Syria is not a majority Shia. There is a, like less maybe than 10%. So Hezbollah in Lebanon sent thousands and thousands of fighters into Syria. And then the Shia from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from Iran, from Iraq, from everywhere, they came to fight in Syria, to fight the Muslim Sunni. And as we know, hundreds of thousands of Muslim Sunni get killed. And for sure, we do not know how many, we don't know if 10 or 20 or 30 or 40,000 of Hezbollah and Shia were killed. Nobody knows really exact numbers from both sides. But for sure, the war was massive and was a very big destruction. And Hezbollah almost defeated until the Russian army came and involved in the fight. When Putin he came, everything changed. The Muslim Sunni, they were capturing city after city. Almost, they have only less than 100 kilometers left to go into Damascus. Everything collapsed. But then Putin, he got his nose in the middle, and he defeated all those Muslims' armies in less than 4 months. 4 months only. Did not take much to the Russian to finish them. And now Hezbollah, they claim that they are the one who brought victory. But everybody knows that it was Russia. And here you see the other irony. The Russian, they were fighting Hamas in Syria, and they are defending Hamas in Israel. Are you with me? So the Russian, look at this. The Russian, they killed tens of thousands of Hamas in Syria. If I show you videos, if not for copyright, I can show you videos. They were wiping them out like ants, literally. And then the Russian, they kicked them out from every single city. And now Hezbollah, they claim that they are the one who have victory in Syria, but all of us, we knew it was the Russian. Otherwise, the Assad was defeated. The Christians were losing the war. The Shia, they were losing the war because simply, the Christian, they fought really in a massive way to defend themselves, but still they are outnumbered. But when the Russian joined the war, the story is different. And now we see that Putin is so upset because this guy, who he was killing his people in Syria, he died. Russia condemned the killing of Hamas leader. It's like a dream of fiction. How you were killing them until now, he is killing them in Syria. Until now, if any of those he carry his gun to fight the Assad regime, the Russian, they will shoot him dead right away. How you are fighting them in Syria, killing them in a massive number, you and Hezbollah. And then you and Hezbollah, you are supporting them in Israel. What about Hezbollah killing Muslim Sunni in Iraq? I mean, it's a crazy world, man. So they kill Sunni, those Shia, the Iranian Shia, they kill Sunni wherever they find them. Go and see what they do to the Sunni in Iran itself. They treat them like dogs. They treat the Muslim Sunni in Iran, inside Iran, literally like dogs. You know dogs? A Jewish person in Iran, he is way more respected than a Muslim Sunni. So they kill Sunni in Iraq, they kill Sunni in Syria, they kill Sunni in Iran, they kill Sunni in Yemen. What about Yemen? Al-Houthi, he killed tens of thousands of Muslim Sunni in Yemen. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So only in Israel you support Sunni, but you kill Sunni everywhere? Are you with me? Oh boy. So, the one who do not know the area, I am from the Middle East. I am, supposedly I'm an Arab. That's why they say. I grew up there. I know all their garbage. I know excuse me, all their shit. I mean, this is the most shitty land ever. People, they say to me, don't you miss going back? I say, what back, man? What are you talking about? This is literally the land of shit. People are shit. Government are shit. President are shit. Kings are shit. The army is shit. Everybody is a shit. And then they go in TV and they cry for the same people they kill. When you see in Iran this funeral, you say, wow, those Shia are in love with the Muslim Sunni. Like, what happened? You forgot? Until now you are killing them in Syria. Until now, they are killing them in Syria. What's going on? You cry. Those are the Muslim Sunni, Hamas, literally Hamas, sponsored by Qatar. When the Russian came, those people, they have, that's it, they've been destroyed. I mean, Putin, he made them shish kebab, literally. At least every day, Putin, he killed 2,000, 3,000 of them, at least. The group, what they call them? The mercenaries, Wagner. Those are really, they scare the hell off Muslims. I think those people, when they fight, I don't know what those Russian, when they fight, their brain is not their head. Like they don't fear death. So they go between the Muslims. They go like they are like, I mean, they wipe them. They go to their, they go inside their holes. They go in the tunnel. They go inside the tunnel. They don't care. Not like the Israeli army. They are so careful. They take care. No, they don't care. Kill them all. So the Russian wiped them out of the ground, and then Hezbollah came with the support of the Russian, and now they claim to be victorious. But we can say that Hezbollah and the Russian together, they were killing those Muslim Sunni. And they are Hamas, literally. This is the Muslim Brotherhood. They just changed their name. Like, they call themselves Hamas in Israel. They call themselves Jaish al-Islam in Syria. They call themselves Hizb al-Adala, the party of Adala in Turkey. They call them Adala 2 in Tunis. So they just changed the name, but the same party. Muslims Brotherhood. So I was watching the news, and by the way, I just heard this news. I don't know if you know it. Today there was no Wi-Fi in Iran. Israeli hackers group takes responsibility for reported collapse of the Wi-Fi in Iran. And they put the Israeli flag on it. Imagine you are fighting, you are so angry from those Jews, and then you open your computer, you find yourself, you have the flag of Israel. Like, what? What's going on? And then oh boy. Anyway, things happen. Allah is not defending the security of Iran. And you know, the Iranian regime, they claim that they are so powerful. Look at this funeral. Look at this. Look at this, man. All those are attending the funeral. This is funeral of who? Hold on. Is it the same? No, this is a different one. Oh, sorry. This is not. Yeah. But it's the same garbage. What is the mullah? Look how many thousand, man. Look at this. Yeah. Where is the picture of the mullah praying on? Let me find it. Hold on. All this is drama happening. The Shia, they are trying to use Israel as a tool to promote themselves between the Muslim Sunni. The plan of Iran is to convert all Muslim Sunni into Shiaism. And the only way to make the Sunni, I mean, the Shia are rejected badly by the Sunni. They hate each other. You know, they are killing each other for the last 1400 years. Remember the Sunni, they killed even Ali, they killed the grandsons of Muhammad. They killed them all, you know. And the Shia, they hate them for that. Suddenly, the picture I am looking for, here we go. Finally, we found it. All right. So this is the biggest mullah in Iran right now. He is the one who took the job after Al-Khomeini. He died. In Arabic, we say fatas. So this is their biggest mullah. This is actually in Iran, the one is ruling the country is this guy. The president is just, you know, he is the one who chooses who's going, you know, the election in Iran is just a joke. Like this guy, he chooses two guys. He says, okay, you go and let us see which one people choose. But in reality, there's no election. He is the one who chooses them anyway. You have one of two. he chooses who he hire. And after he win the election, still he have to approve him. After you win. So anyway, so now this guy is taking a prayer in the Shia style, which is not approved by the Sunni. And you will find that those who they are in the side next to him, there is some from Hamas, you know. And the first thing I said to myself, I mean, those Shia and Sunni, they spit at each other. When I say spit, I mean spitting by bombs, not spitting by just Zach and I. With a breath, breath of all, I will spit. I am a person who piss around. You piss around, you spit, it's the same, because you are a person who piss from your mouth. Exactly. Thank you very much. Let me continue. Shut up. So those people, they spit at each other bombs until now, every day. In Syria, in Yemen, in Saudi Arabia, in Iraq, everywhere. And now you are preying on them? How you are killing them everywhere, and you are desperate to finish them all. And you call Aisha a whore, and you say the Quran is corrupted, and you say Ali is the creator. I mean, they have their own religion. Guys, look at this. Look. People want to touch the look. The holy Ismail Haniyeh. He's a holy person. They want to touch it. They want to touch it. Get the blessing, brother, blessing. You know, this religion flourished only between the ignorant. Those people, those Shia, unbelievable. You know, they believe. I mean, this is the most funny, stupid religion ever. Those Shia, they believe that every Muslim Sunni, when he is born, you know, they ask their biggest mullah. I can find you the video actually. Why the Muslim Sunni, all of them, they are homosexual. Now, for sure, this is a lie. Not all of them, but the majority. He said the reason that the Muslim Sunni are homosexual, because when they are born, Shaitan, he knew that they are not protected by the family of Muhammad. So he put his finger in their anus when they are born. That's why they cry. That's why they cry. I can't find the video. Actually, I made a video about it. So those Sunni, those Shia, who they are touching the coffin of this filthy dog, they believe that Ismail Haniyeh, when he was born, Shaitan, he put his finger in his anus and he is a homosexual. But now, just because the mullah, he says we have to cry on him in public, all of you come to the funeral. Everybody in the street. They printed pictures, that's it. The mullah, he said, everybody come out. If the mullah said this person is a piece of shit, all of them, they say, shit Ismail Haniyeh, shit Ismail Haniyeh. But the mullah, the big mullah, he says, no, he's, you know, our friend. Look at this, look. What is this? Is it a grass? What do you have around the coffin? And what is this exactly? Is that a room? They are carrying the whole room? And look, people, they wanna thank God my goat is not there. What is this? So this is how amazing, I mean, what you see in the news, especially if you are from there, you know what's going on. They kill each other, they hate each other, they die to kill each other. The war in Yemen for how many years? How many years the war in Yemen? Between who? Between Sunni and Shia. And who is sponsoring the Shia? Iran. Okay, what about the war in Syria? It's the same. What about the killing of the Muslim Sunni in Iraq? It's the same. What about the killing of Muslim Sunni in Iran? That's the same. So you cry at the Sunni just for the political agenda, you know? The Iranian, they are trying to conquer the Middle East. How they can do that? Shia is not accepted between Sunni. It's just a stupid cult. It's way more stupid than the Sunni. I don't know if you remember when I showed you the pictures yesterday of Haniyeh, and you know, he was wearing black shoe, but their book says if you wear a black shoe, your penis will not function. You have to wear yellow shoes. This is how silly the Shia are. Shia is very, very, very weird, stupid. I mean, the stupidity of Muhammad in the books of the Sunni is nothing to compare with the stupidity of the Shia and their belief. No, they are not selective. No, they are not selective. You see, Shia, they practice taqiyya and everything. If you ask any Shia, if you watch a Muslim Shia talking in TV, let us say two Shia are debating about something, anything, not necessarily about religion. You will see the first Shia say to the second one, don't practice taqiyya with me. Because taqiyya is a very lawful practice in Shia. The Shia, they believe that the taqiyya is the shield of faith. Taqiyya means to lie. Taqiyya means to lie. So lying for the Shia is the shield of faith of the Shia. You have to lie. So Iran, they try to present themselves that they are the one who defend so-called Palestinians, but they kill Muslim Sunni everywhere. So to make it simple, all the Muslims, they hate Israel. There's no question about that. But all Muslims hate Shia too. Okay. So how we can solve this problem? Very easy. We present ourselves what we are, the only true people who fight for the sake of Allah. Look at the Muslim Sunni, nobody helping Hamas. Nobody. And it's true. Nobody. Not a single Muslim Sunni country. Like, you know, there's a TV station I saw in Indonesia. I think it's called, what is it called? All of them, they say jam. I don't know what jam means. Anyway, so each time you put in it, you know, YouTube suggests to me Indonesia, I don't know why. So each time I put on those, they are talking about Israel and Palestine. And for sure they are supporting, you know. You see the sheikh talking, I don't understand, but he's saying orang, like donate a lot of orang money to send it to Hamas. So all those Muslim Sunni, even the one who they are massive in number, they do nothing to Hamas. They support. They don't dare to support them. They support them by speeches, like Erdogan. Erdogan, he make big statement in TV, but in the ground he is a fart. He's literally a fart. Erdogan just 2 days ago, he mentioned we should maybe go to Israel, invade Israel. Well, okay, who's holding you? You don't dare. This is all just for local. So Erdogan, he felt jealous that the Iranians are taking the stand, and they are becoming more like a point of attraction to the Sunni. So now Erdogan, he fear that he is not the shiny star between the Sunni no more. Hezbollah is stealing the light. The Alawi is a kind of Shia. They are close to the Shia, but they are not Shia. Alawi are very close to the Alawi are very nice people, actually. They are not like those Shia, no. Alawi are very friendly people. They are not religious. They don't care for religion. They drink vodka more than water, you know. Their women, their skirt is shorter than your finger. They are not. They don't hate you because of your religion. They don't even have a mosque. They have a mosque, and you will find the Alawi. They have one mosque in the town, just one, in case of a funeral. That's it. Nobody go to the mosque to pray. In fact, if I show you, I can show you videos of the Alawi making fun of how Hamas people they pray. Let me see. Let's see. Actually, I found a video, but there is too much writing on it. I want to see if I can find a better video. Anyway, we can play this one. Let us see. But this is really, oh, hold on. Let me try to find something else. They cover the video by writing. All right. Look, you know, I mean, you'll find everything except the video I'm looking for. Yeah, anyway, the video, they are praying in the mosque, making fun of how Muslim Sunni they pray, and they are smoking cigarette, and, you know, they are just making fun of how Muslim Sunni they pray. Where is? Yeah, the video, I found the video, but it's very bad. They have tons of writing and they make it narrow. Yeah, the video I'm looking for, I'm sure it's in the internet, but I need to remember the exact name for the video so we can play it for you. But anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, they hate them, they hate each other, they kill each other, and then they give you speeches about what is right, what's wrong, and they claim that they are in love with each other. They claim that there is a, you know, they care. You know, I mean, this is the same people they kill everywhere. What about those Hamas Palestinians? How you treat them in Iran? Do you even give them visa? They give visas only for the leaders, so they can, because they are the one who made Iran important. So Iran tried to invest in all those. So when it's needed, they can use them. So in case in the future, Israel is going to attack Iran, Hamas will help, Hezbollah will help, Al-Houthi will help. And for now, Iran can go at war with Israel without going to war. Hamas will go to war, Al-Houthi will go to war, everybody will go to war, but Iran is not. So it's time for the Israeli to start hitting hard in the heart of Iran. In fact, they should destroy all their nuclear facility, and if things go hot, they should destroy all the ports for the oil of Iran. For this is where the money is coming from. If you strip them from the money, that's it, the country collapses. And then the regime will collapse. The Iranian, by the way, in general, they are not religious. Most of the Iranians, they hate Islam. But those dogs, the mullahs, they took over it. That's it. They will never leave. They will never leave. The same as Erdogan, you know. The first time they go by election, the first time they win, that's it. This is the last time they go for election again. It's one-time election. You can't get rid of them. This is what happened with Erdogan. Wherever they go, The only way to get rid of them is to make a revolution, either by arms or people throw them out, like by tens of millions going in the street, striking, etc. So, and this is what happened in Egypt. You cannot get rid of them except by war. They will stay, this regime will stay in Iran for the coming 10,000 years if no war happens. And I believe the only, like let us say, the only way for the only hope for the Iranian to get rid of this regime, if the Israeli launch a massive attack and destroy all the oil facility in Iran, well, the country will be out of money. Somebody says, wouldn't attack Iran directly cause response from Russia and China? Russia and China is the last one to respond. I assure you that. Nobody will go and defend anybody. What's wrong? Are you really serious? Do you think really China will care for Iran? What are you talking about? What China? You know, China and Russia. China is a massive country for sure. It's powerful. But China and Russia both are not capable of any war. China is not capable of war even if they have weapon which is nuclear, because their economy is connected to USA. If the Americans stop buying from them, China collapse. In fact, most of the Chinese money is inside USA. So China is in trouble. For they cannot really go in any way in a war with the American. Same time, they are no match. No matter how big China is, they are no match. Whatever you see in TV, whatever people say, it's just garbage. When it's come to the power, all of them together, they cannot go against USA. And that's why the only country in the world now is considered the scary one is USA. Like the Russian, they could not even have victory over Ukraine. Ukraine, the army of Ukraine alone, not the USA army with them, even though they send them, even the weapon they send them is toys. The NATO is sending Ukraine weapon, which is from the museum. Most of them, they are useless. But even with those, the Ukrainian, they were able to stand against Russia for the last 3 years. Until now, Putin, he could not accomplish his war. And he is fighting Ukraine. So, talk is cheap. And if the Israelis decide to attack Iran, nobody will help. Nobody will dare to help. Because remember, Israel itself is not a joke. Israel itself can fry China, not only Hamas. Don't mess with the Jews. They did not even show their teeth yet. So what you think about who is going to be involved, this is all garbage. When war happened between Israel and Iran, everybody will sit and watch. And the Sunni will be the first one to have party. The Sunni, I assure you that every Muslim Sunni in the world is going to support war against Iran. They would love it. Not to forget, it's starting from Saudi Arabia, you know, and Emirat. Right? So there is a limit of you know, like you see, who to know who is the strong, who is the weak, who is the one who puts sanctions on countries? America. If Russia now want to put sanctions in America, people will laugh. This is telling you who is the powerful. If China decide to put sanctions on in USA, people will laugh. Their sanctions is useless. So this is how you know. Like now they are trying to make a like currency to compete with the dollar, but this is all hypocrisy because all of them, including China, all their money is in dollars. like a bunch of losers. They join together. Let us make a BRICS agreement, and we have our exchange money. But all of us, we knew that when it's come to real money, it is the dollar. Nobody trusts the Russian ruble. Nobody trusts the Indian ruble. Nobody trusts the Chinese currency. Nobody trusts China in anything. In fact, Chinese themselves, they will never put their money in China. So the Iranian, this is why the Iranian, they are sitting like potatoes. They don't dare to why this mullah now, they killed this guy in his city, in the capital. Shouldn't he say Allahu Akbar, wage war? Imagine if the one who did that is just, let us say, Armenia. They will swallow Armenia in 2 days. But in the front of Israel, they act like puppies. They knew there is a limit. And in fact, I assure you, if the one is in charge of Israel right now is Ben Gvir, the Minister of Security in Israel, nobody will dare to shoot a bullet, because this guy is willing to use nukes immediately. In fact, this guy, he said from the beginning, why wouldn't you use nuke? If you make this guy the Prime Minister of Israel, all of them will act like rats. Nobody will dare to shoot a bullet. But they knew that Netanyahu is a gamer. He's not a warrior. All what he cared for, how to stay as a prime minister. Ben Gvir, he don't care. He just want to destroy the enemy. You know the one I'm talking about? Anyone knows what I'm talking about? The guy with the glasses, thick glasses. This guy, he will burn them. And actually, I heard that Israeli now, they want him, like now if they, like, you know, everybody's saying, I hope Netanyahu will collapse. But if Netanyahu collapses, this guy mostly is going to become the prime minister of Israel. And this guy, he is going to use nukes. He's not going to waste his time. They call him far right, far left, who cares? And the second he take over, he will take the Temple Mount immediately. And this is the only way to treat or to make, you know, those, there is dogs who have rabies. Those, like the mullahs of Iran, they are like dogs have rabies. They will keep barking, 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 barking until they find that there is something serious going to happen, and they will stop barking and they will hide. As long as they have Netanyahu, they knew that Netanyahu will not go far in any attack. They will keep doing this for a long, long time. This is why Israel need to change Netanyahu. Netanyahu, he failed. With all the success now, like, you know, he go after them here, but still this is nothing. I mean, what a big deal. Killed Haniyeh. You know, what about you destroy where all this coming from, which is in Iran? Shouldn't you attack the refinery in Iran? Burn them all in one day. How Iran is going to have money? And we know that the Iranian missiles is useless. They shot 500, not even one of them kill a chicken. So, if this guy, he won the election, count my words, you will see how Hezbollah will never dare to shoot a fart at Israel. Because they knew that this guy is not Netanyahu. He don't care for negotiation. He don't care for hostages. He cares to have victory over the enemy. And that's it. As long as Netanyahu is in charge, they will not dare really to attack. I mean, all of this. But now what they are doing is annoying too. I mean, the Israeli, there's more than 100,000 Israeli are out of their houses in the north of Israel. All of this is the fault of Netanyahu. When Hezbollah, the first day they shot the first rocket, if Israel attack in a massive way, Hezbollah will stop immediately. But they shot the first rocket as a test. I say, oh, look like those people are scared to attack us back. Let us shoot 10 more. Okay, look in their news, they keep saying we don't want to go with war, we are not interested in war with Hezbollah. Okay, let's shoot 50 more. Or look, even their prime minister saying we don't want to go at war with Hezbollah. They start shooting every day. Because the stupid Netanyahu, he keeps saying we will not go at war. So he told his enemy, shoot more. Bibi is doing nothing. What are you talking about? Bibi is the problem. He is the one who stopped the civilian watch over Hamas leaders. He is. Since 2000, the year 2000, the year 2019, him and the one before him, they stopped watching Hamas leaders. Why? They stopped watching what's going on. I mean, Hamas, they made videos in Al Jazeera's in interview about the tunnels they are building, preparing for war with Israel. What they are waiting for. So Netanyahu is a scumbag. He is the one who released thousands of Hamas for one soldiers, which means he is the one who told them, okay, anytime you want to release more people, terrorists, and those terrorists, they kill Israeli, they go in the street, they stab people, you know, those are not just people captured for nothing. So anytime you want to release your terrorist, just kidnap a woman, kidnap a kid, kidnap a teenage, and then we will release thousands. He just told them that. So Netanyahu is a scumbag. I hate this guy. If I meet him, if I meet with him, I will spit on him. Because he is the problem. He is the one who made Israel look weak. And then those dogs are going crazy. You see, when Trump was in the White House, all this area is so quiet. Do you know why? Fear. It's all about fear. They knew America is so powerful. Biden, he come, okay, Biden, you know. Obama, that's it. And everything went wrong. War in Ukraine. Why Putin did not attack during Trump time? They were not there. Everything went wrong. In fact, if you check, everything go wrong when Democrat is in the office. ISIS established when Obama was a president. ISIS was demolished when Trump became a president. So when the enemy, they see a weak leadership, the enemy will become like weeds, will take over you. And this is how they see Netanyahu. And Netanyahu now, in the last few days, is trying to show that he is strong. You fail. You should do that from the first day. Not at the end of the movie. And until now, he did nothing, actually. Did he destroy all the weapons of Hezbollah? Did he destroy their warehouses? What do you mean you killed the second guy? Still, this is nothing. Still, they have their weapon. Still, they can shoot at you. Still, they can send rockets. So what you did, I was expecting Netanyahu, he would command the army to occupy, let us say, 20 miles from the borders inside Lebanon. If you do that, that's it. Hezbollah will retreat. They are no match. They can't even stand there. They will go, they will run. Control all the hills. And then if they shoot again, you go in a massive shooting, not, you know, killing a guy there. What is this? This is not how you stop. if you don't show your enemy that the price will be so high for killing your own citizen, they will kill more. Those are Shia. The women every day they have, you kill two of them, everybody they give birth to 1,000. You kill nobody. The only way to do it is the same as what happened in 2006. Since 2006 until now, Hezbollah never dared to fought at Israel. Why? Because in 2006, Israel demolished Hezbollah. So weak leadership in Israel is the problem. And Israelis should know that being kind doesn't work with those Muslims. I will explain to you what I'm talking about. If you go in the Quran, in the yellow pages of Muhammad, and this is a message for all of you. Muhammad, he told the Muslims that humility is a curse from Allah on the Christians and the Jews, which mean when the Muslim they see someone, he is a Christian and he is a friendly and he is nice, all those, the second you practice them with the Muslims, the Muslim they will take it that you are weak. Why? Because the Quran said to them that Allah, he forced shame on those Christians and Jews. This is why they are kind. They will not. I don't know what's wrong with this website. Anyway, if you read here carefully, you will see, it's actually, I was looking for the wrong verse. ضربت عليهم الذلة. What does that mean? Allah, he put shame on them and humility. Misery. So when the Muslim, they see someone is a Christian, like, you know, the Christian, they say, okay, Jesus says if somebody hit you right, you give him the other one. The Muslim, they don't believe in that. They believe that Allah curse you and he's stricken you with misery. So you accept to be a coward. You accept to be under their feet. You accept that they can humiliate you, and you don't don't answer. You don't do anything. They will not take it. Oh, those Christians and Jews, you know, their book forbidding them from doing bad. No. This is not what they see. For them, the reason that they are kind simply because Allah, he cursed them. It's a curse. They are not kind. They accept to live under the shoes of the Muslims. As you know, Islam is a supremacist cult. So the Muslims believe that they are supreme. And because they are supreme, Allah, he cursed them. This is why the Muslims always, they will look down at the Jews. And they could not take it that the Jews now, they have a state. They have an army. Those are the ones who rape their women. Those are the one we enslave them. Those are the one who we treat them like dogs for centuries. And now they are in charge. That is something they cannot accept. So when you show kindness to the Muslims, they understand that you are being cursed by Allah, not because you are good. Allah, He made you like that. It's a curse. It's not your kindness. Do you see it? So the only way to face such a garbage cult religion is to have a strong leader who do not tolerate any harm to his people. Politics is garbage. You see, all the West is avoiding facing reality that Islam is a satanic, violent, bloody, a piece of shit religion. So they think by avoiding clashes with Islam, they doing the best thing. But it's just a matter of time. You're just pushing it away. When Iran have nukes, who Iran is going to threat? Only Israel? Those people are crazy. If they have nukes, they will use the nukes. They will. I assure you that they will. Imagine if those Muslims, they have the power of Israel. They have some tanks and some little tiny missiles, and they think they can destroy the world. What if they have the weapon of Israel? What if they have the weapon of Russia? What they will do? Hezbollah, a small tiny group, with the weapon they have is nothing compared to anybody, you know. If this is a small tiny group with little weapon and they are doing what they are doing now, what they will do if they have the weapon of Israel? So when this is why I don't like someone like Netanyahu. Netanyahu is a prime minister in the wrong time. And this time you need a warrior. You need a fighter. It's a time of war. As the Bible says, time for peace, time for war. And now it is time for war. And the Jews, they think by signing peace with some Islamic country, they are at peace. They relax. What happened? They fooled themselves. Oh, we signed peace agreement with Emirat. We signed peace agreement with Bahrain. We signed peace agreement with Saudi, but none of them is the one is fighting you anyway. Which means you signed peace agreement with none of them. None of the important ones. And even those who you sign peace agreement with them, they support Hamas. At least in public, because they are Muslims. So the problem with the Israeli, they relax. They thought now we can fly to Dubai, everything is fine, become normal. No, nothing, that will never be normal. Will never be normal. The Quran, in fact, forbid the Muslims to go for peace when they are the uppermost. What does that mean? Well, When you are weak, you can sign peace agreement temporarily until you are strong. And then you go to war again. This is what Muhammad did. The Quran forbid the Muslims to go for peace. They are forbidden, period. There's no question about it. But the only time they can go and sign a peace agreement, which is temporarily, like what Muhammad did, as soon he got strong, he says Bara'ah, which means I wash my hands from all agreement. He gave them 4 months, I will kill you all. Chapter 9, verse number 1. In chapter 47, the chapter of Muhammad, the dog Muhammad. So be not weaky and ask for peace from the enemies of Islam. You see, this is not about anyone who is not accepting Islam as an enemy to Islam. While you have having the upper hand. You see it? So what does that mean? We sign an agreement of peace when we don't have upper hand. Until we have upper hand, we attack again. So when Emirat, they sign peace agreement with Israel, and when Saudi Arabia are thinking to sign agreement, and when Bahrain sign, all of this based on this verse. They are following the steps of Muhammad. Muhammad signed an agreement with his enemy, until he is the uppermost, he killed them all. So the stupid Israeli, they start thinking, oh, like now the things is normal now between us and the Arab, and they start like saying we don't hate the Arab and the Arab, we are cousins. Suddenly they are cousins. Yeah, right. And you know, Trump, he brought them, and they make the joke and the mockery, the Abrahamic agreement. How Abrahamic? Those are not Abrahamic, and they have nothing to do with Abraham. But you know, politics, the joke of politics, the drama of politics. And the stupid Israeli, they start believing in that we are at peace with the Muslims. You will never be in peace with them. In fact, I believe all the peace agreement they sign with those Muslim countries are dangerous to Israel, not to them, not to Emirat. The Israelis start investing and building technology inside Emirat. So the Emirati will steal the Israeli technology, the same as the Turkish was stealing their technology for tens of years. The stupid Israeli is the one who built the Turkish army. And now their biggest enemy is Turkey. But nothing changed. It's the same country, the same people. They hate you. They are Muslims. Why you don't listen? They will not listen. Because people, they follow their belly. I want to do business with Emirat. Oh, Emirat became successful. I want to fly to Emirat. Oh, I want to do shopping in Emirat. Oh, I am sick of war. It's not you who choose war or not. Your enemy want to kill you. Do you think if you say, I don't want war, war will not happen? Do you think it's you who made the choice of war or no war? Germany is the enemy of Christianity. What are you talking about? They brought millions of Muslims. Muslims now, they can burn Germany down. There's millions of them. Who can control them if they go in the street? Who can? You have 2 million Syrian alone. They can make a country by their own inside Germany. How many soldiers you have in Germany? What Germany? Germany is wake up. Germany is doing nothing. Germany, in fact, they are the one who armed the Turkish to take our beloved church and city, Constantinople. The German, always they are Antichrist. They always arm the Muslims against us. They are the one who killed the Jews. They are the one who killed the Christians. They are the one who make the Muslims fight in their army against us. Never think of Germany as to be a good Christian country, ever. Never happened before, and will never happen in the future. So I hope that Netanyahu will not stay for long in the office. He failed. The reason the enemy is being aggressive against Israel, because this guy is a potato. If you don't change the way he deal with the war, until now he is being so friendly. You know, they say to you, look what they did in Gaza. Well, what you did in Gaza is nothing. It's nothing. It took you almost a year to finish this. At wartime, you should not negotiate about hostages. When you negotiate about hostages, you are telling the terrorist that as long I have hostages, I am the one in charge. In the time of war, you say, you know what, I don't care if you kill them all, I'm coming after you. Hostages should not be even in the menu of the deal. Which one is more important? Already you lost more than 300 soldiers in this war. You lost more soldiers than the hostages. And they are young, powerful men. Not like those hippies that were dancing in the party. Most of the hostages, they deserve what happened to them. They went all the way to Gaza. Hippie, peace festival. They are a bunch of fools. In the time of war, 100 hostages, 200, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 should not count, because victory of a nation is way more important than individuals. A leadership who they are just worried about election, and that's why they are negotiating about us. And you know, those people, they go in the street, oh, free the hostages, free the hostages. Shut up. In fact, the law should be changed in Israel, that the one who do strike during war should be treated as a treason. It's war. The government is busy at war. There's no time for your bullshit. The law should be changed. When the enemy, they see 20,000 people going in the street, that they want the hostages to be released, and they are putting in pressure on Netanyahu, free the hostages, or leave. Well, the Hamas will say, look, it's working. Those stupid Israelis, they are supporting us. They are taking side with us. So to win a war, you have to have a true leadership. Especially your enemies. You cannot negotiate with them. Those are religiously motivated. Their enmity is based on religion, not based on conflict. If the Jews, they go to America, still they want to kill them. Isn't it Muhammad, he says, time will come and you will kill the Jews, and if a Jew hide behind the rock will say to you, there's a Jew behind me, kill him. So this is not about the land. At that time, there's no land. Still Muhammad told them, you have to kill every Jew in the world. So the Jews are living in Israel, they are living in Germany, they are living in USA, living in Australia, still they hate them. And they hate the Christians too. So I hope that either Netanyahu, he correct himself, like in the last few days, he is getting better. You know, like I like what he did in Iran, in delivering a clear message that we can reach the heart. I mean, I heard that the missile hit the guy, this Haniyeh, when he was praying, he bent over and the missile came in his anus. I don't know if this is true. I don't think it's true, because I mean, who saw it? If somebody was there, he would be dead too. But this is what they say. I don't know. Maybe somebody was spying. So he bent over to pray to Allah, and then the missile came from the window, went through his anus, and boom. Until now, you notice that the Iranian, they did not show any images of the place of the attack, which is very fishy, you know. I believe the reason for that, because this is really a point of humility. Like, they are the disgrace, because they could not protect the guy. And obviously the scenery is so bad, the guy became potato. Those Israelis, they make him mashed potato. They cannot find the body. You see, they have a box in the front of them, but I don't think the guy is there. They have beef. They went inside the room, there's nobody. There's pieces all over the walls. There's no walls. The same as the leader of Hezbollah, the one they killed in Beirut. It took Hezbollah 36 hours to find the body. Why? Because there's nobody. He became pieces. And this is telling you how powerful the army of Israel, how in the world they can find exactly which room. How in the world they can be so precision. Even those are like the ones in Lebanon, they don't use phones, everything is secretly, etc., because the Israeli are targeting them. How they were able to find all the information. It's amazing how powerful the Israeli intelligence. Hold on, let me turn my phone off. Otherwise, Bibi can't find me. Hey, Bibi, don't play games with me. I said I hate you. I was kidding. All right? I was joking. Honestly, I swear by Allah, if you don't believe me. You are saying I'm lying because I'm swearing by Allah. Okay, I will turn my phone off, and I'm not going to bend over. You know? All right. So, the only way for those people to stop their attack on Israel, if the Israeli gets so harsh. This is the only language those dogs can understand. There's no other language. And I assure you, Saudi Arabia is praying to Allah that Israel will hit Iran. Emirat, the same. Bahrain is all Muslim Sunni, they hate Iran. So the game, like, let us say there is a gray highway in this game. The Israeli, they knew that they are not alone in this war. In public, Saudi Arabia, they say they support so-called Palestine. But in reality, every Saudi, he spit on Iran and wished the death of all the government of Iran. They pray that Israel will attack Iran immediately. They pray America will attack Iran, because Iran is the biggest threat to them, not to Israel. If Iran, when they do an invasion, they will invade Saudi Arabia and Emirat and Bahrain, not Israel. And they knew that very well. This is why the Saudi, in public, they are against Israel, but for now, and again, they are not a friend to Israel, but they are with Israel for now, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? So their enemy is Iran. The Saudi, their enemy is Iran. Emirat, their enemy is Iran. Bahrain, their enemy is Iran, etc. Israel is the only hope for them. They cannot fight Iran.